Oh my gosh, this music is so good! Oh my gosh, this is intense! Oh my gosh, so it's either she goes or he goes. That would be interesting. Cross has been missing. I hope we're not approaching the end, because I still have 3 more videos after this. It is! I think it's been constructed from the very beginning in a way to kill in an attempt to kill Beatrice. They orchestrated this entire thing from the very beginning, giving them full control of the board, and walking away out of pure frustration has almost killed Beatrice, Bottler. They plan on taking Beatrice out. This whole time it's been a farce. It's been a lie. With cooperation between both Lambda Delta and Birkenstell, they have orchestrated a plan so airtight that Beatrice can't get through it, and thus she's going to be denied in red and erased from existence. This has been the truth from the very beginning. Bottler, I don't want to say it's him too, but we are running out of options here. We are running out of options. Bottler, you have to make a decision right now. You have to decide whether or not they could be the culprit. If you are going to save Beatrice long enough for you to kill her, she has to live through this chapter, and there is no possible way she can do that with the farce that Lambda Delta and Birkenstell have committed in order to get rid of her. Oh. Bottler, you have to think of the facts. You are now the head. In the middle of the night, they could have come into your room trying to kill you, but the others noticed them, and they had no choice but to kill them. At that time, they noticed that other people were starting to gather, and so they fled. They were expecting you to be in there, but you weren't in there. And because they went in there with the knife, the cousins caught on to what was going on. Bottler, I hate to do it too. Trust me, I don't want to say Natsui or Cross is the killer. But unless we prove the Cross is the killer or someone else is the killer, Beatrice is going to die. And that is a fact, Bottler. You know what? That line right there, that is what happens every day. That's what you believe. The lie becomes the truth if everyone accepts it, and the truth becomes a lie if everyone accepts it. The innocent are proven guilty, and the guilty run free. That is the nature of justice. It's sick and twisted, but that is justice. This trial is a lie. It's been set up for Natsui to be the culprit from the very beginning. with Lambda Delta posing as her son and trying to fuck with her and manipulating her into being in the right time at the right place. Meanwhile, for this mysterious detective to just show up at the exact same time, everything points to them trying to get rid of Beatrice. If anyone can create a truth, it's either Beatrice or Bottler. Bottler, this is a dangerous thing you're saying, though. Remember, in Chapter 3, this was a thing. You could be being led astray again. The same trick would have worked on you, this time from other people. Be careful, Bottler. This could be a farce by Beatrice meta version, or this could be a farce by the two witches. Either ways, though, it is a farce. This trial is a sham. Or the possibility of a thriving culture of space bunnies. And yet, moon rabbits exist in this series. That's right. We've never really seen the backside of the moon. So how can we be sure that there's not a lunar colony there? In this insane court, can we really prove that Natsui is innocent? And if so, who is the victim? Find out next on... Wait, it's 7 minutes. I know, it would be like the perfect ending. If you're gonna do it, Baller, you need to do it now. This is a bit of power I will give you now that you hold it. Oh, she's gonna give us one red truth. By the name of the finite witch Virgilia, or the former Beatrice, Ushiromi and Natsui is not the culprit! It's just been stated in red that Natsui is not the culprit. If that is the case, then that means it's either Cross, who has been setting up this entire thing in a desperate attempt to get money, or it really is the son that Natsui had, who has come on to Rokenjima in order to kill everyone here in a desperate attempt for revenge. This entire time, it's never been Natsui. She's been innocent, and we've known this from the very beginning. But now we have proof. It's been stated in red. A single truth that is undeniable in the face of this court. It's either Cross or it's someone else. It has to be. There's no way around it. It's been stated by the finite witch, Virgilia. She has given us this one truth. We can't let it go to waste. A game being a draw. The plea bargain. The draw. It's been Lambda Delta's fucking idea from the beginning to make it all a draw. We know that you're not the culprit, but we can't outright state that he is not the culprit. That's fine, we know that she's not the culprit. See, I feel like Natsui is the best fucking character out of all of the siblings and their spouses. I respect her the most. Like, no, seriously. Out of all 5 chapters so far, I have respected Natsui the most. This has definitely been her chapter. Even more so than chapter 1, and I fucking love it. When can we fucking say something? No! Fuck you! We know that she's not the culprit, though! That's right! Remember, as we've learned from, Angie, every time a chapter happens, that chapter continues. Even if we go to a new world with a new Natsui, the Natsui of this chapter will forever be deemed as a culprit. She will be locked up forever for the murder of her daughter, her cousin, her daughter, her nephew, her niece, her sister-in-law, and her servant, and her brother-in-law. Natsui is more... The problem is, Beatrice is actually thinking ahead. She is thinking of pieces more than just pieces. But we know for a fact that Natsui is innocent! Oh, but I hate to say it, they're right! Oh my gosh, Beatrice. I fucking respect you so much right now. Oh, Peace Beatrice is so much cool. So much fucking cool. Even if everyone believes Natsui is the culprit, I will still claim that I, the witch, am the culprit. You are willing to die for Natsui. Ushiromiya Cross is not the culprit. Then we have to outright state that is it possible for someone else to be in the mansion someone else to commit the crime besides Natsui? Beatrice, you just backed yourself into a corner. You have to get out of this. Ushiromiya Cross is not the culprit, and he was killed long ago, shortly after you heard his voice over the phone. That night, Natsui's son murdered Cross. Oh my gosh, Natsui! Natsui! I believe in Natsui. I believe in her fully. Fuck you, it's not over! Fuck you! There has to be more. There has to be someone else. No, it can't fucking end like this! When is it our turn? Butler, for the love of fuck! Why? She's not standing in red. She is not standing in red. She knows this is a load of shit. Butler, you have to stand up and say something. She is not standing in red. It is not true. It is a farce, a lie. It has to be someone other than Natsui, an unknown person. We know for a fact Natsui is not the culprit. All of that was stated in white. It wasn't true. It was not the truth. It cannot end like this. My fucking gosh! We are really in a bind! They're literally right there with the guillotine! The ropes have been tightened! The noose has been hung! One or two culprits is going to die here tonight! Unless we can outright prove that it was either Beatrice, it has to be Beatrice, or it has to not be Natsui! We know for a fact it wasn't Natsui, but we don't know for a fact if Beatrice was actually the murderer the whole time! But the problem is, we can't prove that Beatrice was the murderer! When is it our turn? When is it fucking our turn? You know she's going to, because she's the Witch of Miracles. Natsui. When did Kinzo ever say it was okay for you to engrave the one-winged eagle on your heart? Those were just the words of the Kinzo from your delusions, weren't they? You know the real Kinzo. Not once his entire life did he ever trust you from the bottom of his heart. And not once did he ever consider letting you bear the family crest. Jeez! Fuck you, Birkenstell! Kenzo wouldn't say that. Disappear. You, the illusion of Kenzo inside Natsui's mind, beautified by Natsui to suit her own purpose. Next time on Let's Play Umineko When They Cry, we're gonna continue the Court of Illusions. The verdict has not been stated in red yet, but no one has gotten out of this unharmed. So until then guys, I will see you in the next episode.